to this computer.
Oh, drive good as fuck, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I just realized I was even 120 on the highway. I slow down.
yeah, you do. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Black Film Talk. And I'm Mac. I'm your host, Mac, and this is my pick today. We are talking about the film that has been directed by legendary director, the legendary African American director, Spike Lee. Director of such films as Do the Right Thing, Black Klansman, Motown Blues. What
Juice!
Huh?
Was it Spike Lee, the director of
No.
Juice?
No,
No?
no,
No.
no.
Who directed Juice? Was that the other guy?
It was the guy
Yes,
who.
yes,
Yeah,
Trill. That was the
yeah,
other
the other
guy.
That guy
The
who
only
directed
other filmmaker, yes.
Yes.
the Boys in the Hood movie. You guys know. Come on.
Singleton?
Singleton?
No.
Yes, Wildlife here. It wasn't him? Who was it?
No.
Never mind. I'm getting off topic. My bad.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. Yeah. I was
3
like,
minutes in, I'm already off topic.
yeah. Anyway, yeah. That director. So, guys, we're talking about Spike Lee directing a film that is unlike whatever other film. So, let's get right into it, shall we? Also, it's Juneteenth. It's the tail end of Juneteenth, so we want to tell all you people out there, happy Juneteenth. And I dare
I'm going to be
and
celebrating today. I want cookouts. I want barbecues. I want family reunions. I want spades. I want dominoes. I'm going to celebrate this holiday they gave us.
So
Fuck that.
basically, in your black book that you get when you are born black, just go through all the
Yeah.
stereotypes. Go to the section called stereotypes and do them all.
yeah,
Yes. And if you work at a 9 to 5,
Y'all
make
ever-
sure you give your
y'all ever
budget
eat ribs with
chicken
your mashed
and
potatoes
Kool-Aid.
at the same time, but the barbecue sauce touch the mashed potatoes? Woo, let me tell you, y'all too quiet. Y'all too quiet. Let that barbecue sauce touch the
I got my
mashed potatoes
fist
next
held
time.
up.
Oh, okay. Oh, that shit hit. Oh, I had that last weekend. And there's something else my wife made me do. That shit was fun. I don't know what else we did because I was cooking shit, but that
Well,
shit
I'm
was
about to have that tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that.
fun. Lord, great. Lord have mercy.
All right, so that's what we do at every show. We want to as every show, we want to talk about some things like the best thing and our favorite line, and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and talk about the when you watch this film. Lois, let's start with you.
Whew. So start with context. Like with a lot of these movies, this is my first time actually seeing the movie. Right? So I went in completely blind. I didn't know anything other than it's directed by Spike Lee and Denzel's in it. Shout out to Denzel. And I'm not gonna lie, this is out of all the things that we've done so far, this one was the most captivating that I've had. Like from the opening monologue with old dude all the way to like that beginning scene when they first take over the bank, when the Redbirds first take over the bank, with how it just twists and turns. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been that like captivated in a long time. Like normally when I watch these movies, I'm normally like I'm doing something else because I'm an iPad kid. So I'm normally like, playing games on my phone or I'm like fidgeting with something. This movie, I was just crisscross applesauce, lean forward, arms like under my chin. I'm like, I need to know how they're gonna do this. I need to know what's gonna happen next.
All right,
Like
cool.
they took the old lady out. Okay, what happened to that old lady? I need to know what happened. No, wait. Like this is actually my third. Like right before we were recording, I was watching it again because I just
You had to see what you missed.
yes, exactly. I
That
was
type
like,
of film, yeah. All right, cool. Yes.
I am actually, for once, in the same boat as Loveless in this one. This
Wow,
is
you
also
never
my
seen
first
this
time.
one? Go?
No. It also came out around the time where I kind of like fell off a lot of movies just in general. So that's pretty much why I didn't watch it because I just wasn't watching movies the same way around that time. Um, but yeah, I was genuinely captivated by it too.
I'm on
Like,
YouTube right now. Just text it to me.
okay.
I got you.
Uh,
I muted myself.
um, yeah, I was for a Spike Lee movie. If I didn't know it was filmed by Spike Lee, outside of one scene, because he seems to do this in every one of his movies. Outside of one
I think I know
scene,
what you're talking about. The
Mhm.
scene,
Yeah.
you're talking about the part where he got the camera pinned on and it's like he's on wheels.
yeah, like I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that's such a Spike
That's
Lee
such
thing.
a Spike Lee thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like
love that
other
shot
than
though. That
other
POV.
yes,
I'm
the
walking
shot
shot.
the
I
shot
love
was
it.
fine. I was just like, other than that, it did not feel like a Spike Lee movie, really. Like some elements kind of did, but
Yeah, that you
once
just
I
gotta
saw
put it.
that one scene, I was like, oh my gosh, yep, I'm right in a
Yeah,
Spike.
this is a Spike Lee film. When he did that, I was like, this is Spike Lee. Yep. Spike Lee got to make sure that he's like, yeah, this is my heist film. Fuck you, motherfuckers.
But
All right.
yeah, like for a crime caper type movie, this was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. All right. Sure.
I can only echo with my other two cohorts what they said, but I so a lot of times when I watch movies, I can figure out the plot before the movie's over. Before if anyone remembers theater class, before the rising action, I normally know what's going to happen. So I was really surprised by the twist ending, almost M. Night Shyamalan-esque. The direction
Except
was
good.
great. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, except good. Sometimes his twists are good. Sometimes they ruin the whole fucking movie. But that's the gamble you take when you do a twist like that, dude. But no, as this crime thriller drama detective movie, it's truly one of the best. And I can only say it's one of the best because I watched it with my wife and my son, and they normally the son, he like halfway through the movie he's on the phone. He didn't touch the phone the whole time.
Wow.
Wife was off of Instagram. They were locked in on the movie, and then we even had a conversation after the movie to discuss the twist and who we thought was behind it and stuff like that. So it's a great watch. It's a great movie, and I really can't recommend it enough.
Okay. So my experience is okay. Here's the funny thing. Here's the story of how I came upon this movie when I first watched it. Um, I actually was. Everybody remember going to Walmart and you go in the bargain bin and you would get DVDs. Well,
Yes.
I bought this film at Walmart on a bargain bin, and I found it, and I was like, Inside Man. Let me go watch it. I went to watch it, and just like with all of you, my first time viewing it, I thought, man, let's just watch this. This is what's gonna happen. Yeah. Once Clive Owen pops up on the screen and starts doing like a video confession of, this is my confession. He said, don't ask me. Just listen closely because I do not repeat myself. I was like, whoa, okay. And I was like hooked from that moment, and then it's like the end. You're watching the end, but it goes sort of different. Like the twist is so good, there's not even funny. Like, whoa, like because when I first watched it, I was like trying to figure out what did I miss because when I watched it, like I'm not gonna lie, I watched this. This is like my 10th time watching this film, and when I watched it this time, I knew what was going to happen. But the fact, unlike films like um, Usual Suspects and Empire Strikes Back and all this other stuff, it didn't hurt the film. It really didn't hurt it. It still was a very, very well done film, and I always find something new about it every time I watch it. This time I watched it, you can tell. Unlike y'all, unless I disagree, my third year watching this, you sort of feel the aesthetic of what he would do. Because some of the stuff that, yeah, you're right. It doesn't feel like a Spike Lee film, but some of the same details are in a Spike Lee. Because usually in the Spike Lee film, he's trying to get out a message, and in
Yeah,
this,
yes.
he still is giving a message in this film while making a good film. Where he usually talks about racism, and it's literally talking about racism because the cops are literally talking shit about the one guy that he said, "Where's my turban?" And he's like, "Yeah, I need my turban. That's my religion. I need that." And he said, "I'm sorry."
That's one of those scenes where I'm like, "Yep, I'm right back in a Spike Lee movie."
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
it's like Lee movie. He's doing it subtle, but it's not. But if you don't watch it, it's subtle. It's like subtle. It don't bang your head. Unlike
Well,
the
no,
other,
no, no. Like this one, it was banging your head
yeah, you bang your head on that one.
because
But
he was not letting up on that scene. Like that scene was a little too long. Even though I get it, I get the message. I agree with the message, but
yeah,
woo, he went too
Yeah.
long with that message.
You know, that one was definitely the thing that reminded me, oh yeah, I am watching a Spike Lee movie. That makes sense.
yeah, yeah. But I don't know. I felt like Spike Lee when he made this film. I felt like he was literally telling Hollywood, "Okay, motherfuckers, I did about 3 good films that I should have gotten. Like, do the right thing. I should have won a fucking Oscar. So I'm gonna make a film to where you gotta fucking nominate me because this is a good film, or you at least gotta give me or something for an award for it." And he legit did something that you wouldn't if you look this film different from an angle you didn't think this was a Spike Lee film. Really, I'll make an argument. He was nominated for something for this film. He's got a nomination. Not saying she won. Still got nominated for something. Screenwriting, something. He could have got a good category. Screenwriting, this would have been a good screenwriting film. But he could. I really think this is the best picture. I don't know what one, but this should have been up there. Hey, well, and I'll say this. I think I have this written on my notes. I love Black Klansman. I think Black Klansman and Do the Right Things are his best films ever. I will sit here and fight people that this is his best film. This is his masterpiece. I love this film better than any of them. This is his best film. And
You know what's weird about this movie? It actually feels more Hollywood for him.
Yeah.
Because there's a certain pristineness to it versus his other movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the way that the scenes were shot throughout the entire movie was very like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm this big cinematography guy that knows the actual terms for it, but I don't know, it felt very more professional for lack of a better term. It felt
And this is no shade at
polished.
Spike Lee. This is no shade.
Yeah, there's no shade because
No.
Do the Right Thing and everything is still great, fantastic movies in its own right. And it's like if Inside Man is better than Do the Right Thing, I gotta think about that.
Well,
Yeah, I gotta think about that. But like
you
as
gotta
far as
think
like how
about-
it's shot and the soundtrack and everything, it's
Oh,
definitely
that opening song made me start twerking. I'm like, oh shoot, oh yeah.
Well, here's the thing about Do the Right Thing. Like I said, it's a great film. I feel like just like Do the Right Thing, he captures the city of New York perfectly in a way in Inside Man. He shoots it in a perfect way. He gets the right buildings, the cinematography, everything about that film was shot perfectly. And he got it right. Do the Right Thing was just about a street, which was shot perfectly, done well. Everything was done about Do the Right Thing. I agree. But I feel like it captured the city a lot better in Inside Man because think about this for a minute. He's at one location the entire fucking time, and he still had a way to make this film very well.
Yeah.
He done a good way with the cinematography. It was like that's tough to do. Like,
that's one thing I did have in my notes. It was like the only movie I remember having that in where it was basically in one location and was amazing was like the original Saw.
Yeah.
So me thinking about it, I was like, Wait, did we really go anywhere else? Like,
No, we
there's
did,
obviously
we
like
did
little
go
set
places,
pieces
but we just stayed
every
at
day.
that
But
one site. Yeah, and it
yeah, for
didn't
the most part, it's
feel.
at the bank
Yeah,
where
it's at the
everything
back, but
goes
it
down.
didn't feel. It didn't feel. How could I put it? Repetitive. It felt like there was something different about it.
Yeah,
And
it's like it wasn't a bottle episode where it's
yeah,
like
it was
clearly
like
like we're
this.
just in
Yeah,
one room.
you're not
Like there
right.
are
It was
different
just,
parts, and it's
yeah,
like it made it to where the actual heist and the plot around it captivated you so much that no, it's all going down today at the bank.
right.
So we
Yeah,
have to stay here in order for us to understand what's going on. While
And you know
also,
what's weird is that I kept forgetting that this was happening over the course of a day.
yes,
right, yeah,
yes. Maybe, yeah, like I said, it doesn't bore you. Like some movies, like bore you and just stay. Most heist films, like it takes all time to go into detail, but it doesn't bore you within the details. Hell, the part where the man, the construction worker is like talking about his wife and you speaking of bed, and he's like, I don't want to get my wife. It just felt like that, like it felt fluent. Like it felt like an actual putting you through an actual bank heist. And
Which I mean, not that I've ever been a bank heist. The closest I've ever been was Grand Theft Auto 5. But uh it, it feels like this is what it would be like because it's stressful, it's a long day, but it is only a day.
yeah. And also, I feel like this is a big middle finger to Christopher Nolan because he was like, "Yeah, I can do realism too. Fuck you. Um, I can make a real film too, Chris."
man, what? And I thought one thing he did that was, I'm not gonna lie, it was genius, was that the way that they helped kind of break scenes apart was like having the interviews from the actual hostages.
Yes,
Talking
it
about
felt,
it.
Yeah.
You like you have
You
an
know, maybe
interview
that
and
was
then you go
good.
back and it's like it keeps going back and forth like that, which is like make me even more captivated because then I can be like, okay, so I can know he survives and he survived, but there's still that level of
Yeah, it's
stress.
almost like a mystery. A mystery,
Like,
yeah.
a
who
quote
is
unquote
it?
murder mystery, even though nobody dies, but a
Yeah,
quote unquote murder mystery.
yeah, yeah. But, golly, this film's amazing. I could talk about this film for hours, but
And we about to talk about it for hours.
yeah, we got to get to the best part, the best.
Would have been better if Black Dynamite was there.
Black Dynamite would solve that in a minute.
He would have been on the scene. The criminals would have given up. He would have gotten all the ladies
The Black
in the movie.
Dynamite, all we wanted to do was get into the bank and get the old guy. Black Dynamite gonna kick his ass.
Soy.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, my brain did kind of drifted to what would Black Dynamite do in this situation? Like my mind kind of like drifted into that for a second.
Walking there just like he did in Chicago Winds Club. He said, "All right, I'm gonna tell you again. I need to walk up out of here right now and release the hostages." He said, "Get your ass up out of here. We beat you like a mule."
You would just see the bad guys flying out the window.
Yeah. Dynamite. Thank you, Black Dynamite. You whooped his ass. Thank you. What you thought? Right, you like, I got one man that can solve this situation. Black Dynamite, what's the best line? Missed.
What was the because there's a few. I was like, gosh, okay. You know what?
There are definitely
lines
some
that
instant classic ones.
Yeah.
Definitely instant classic.
there's some lines, and I like when movies do this because not too many movies can do this naturally. And that is if you listen and pay attention very closely, sometimes you'll hear somebody say something off camera where it felt like a natural line of dialogue, like the construction worker when he was in the van with them, he just kind of casually says, like, or they tell him to go into the back, and he's like, "Oh, not again." He says it so naturally, where I'm like, "What was that supposed to mean?"
Yeah,
Right?
I feel that. That's so natural. Like, yeah, Like, yeah, that is a natural.
And there was a couple of times where people would say something like even at the end where there's no other way to describe it. The black guy who was a security guard at the bank with his son.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
Oh,
the
Juneteenth. Hey,
PTSD.
yo.
Hey,
Hey, yo.
Yeah,
Slow down on my guy. He
What?
had a name. It was David. Hey, yo.
Was it? Was
I'm
it? I
fucking,
did
I'm
not
just
remember.
trolling you.
I
That's
thought his
fucking
last name was
hilarious, though.
Collins or something like that. But the
No, I
security
have
guard,
no
like,
idea.
okay, so the camera's panning out and you can still hear him yelling at the police. Like there's still a conversation going, but you don't actually see them. Like the camera's not on them.
right.
And he was talking about how he didn't want to get on the bus. No one's listening to him. And again, there's that Spike Lee message thing going on.
Message.
Listen,
Exactly. But I just liked how you didn't have to focus on them physically. You could just hear the conversation going as it's panning over everyone else.
Yeah.
Because, it didn't just affect him, it affected everybody. But, he took this
He was the only one
opportunity,
speaking
like,
up.
right,
Yeah,
exactly.
I get it. All right. Very nice. Trill.
I like the interaction between Denzel Washington's character and Jodie Foster's character. I thought that interaction held a lot of what was really going on. Like, if you remember correctly, like Denzel is the detective, and what is Jodie Foster's
She's
job?
a
She
fixer.
knows
She's
the
a
person
fixer,
in the
yeah.
She's a
bank.
she's a
Well, that's what I'm
fixer.
saying. And you get okay. So to make another reference, like she's the wolf from Pulp Fiction, essentially.
Yep.
You guys remember the wolf where he came through and just fixed his shit? That's essentially her job. And what she's saying is that these people stole millions and millions of dollars worth of valuable items from people in can I say the H word on YouTube? Can I say that?
I don't think
Or
so.
we get in trouble? Okay,
yeah.
doing the
H
great
word.
event that happened in 1947,
Oh,
42 from
that
1947.
H
yeah,
word.
okay, yeah. That
Right.
H word.
So because of that event, that's where the money came from. So like the people that Clive Owen was stealing from stole from his people. And that's why I feel like the message from the Spike Lee movie is not only is a black man investigating what happened to Jewish people, people that do not look like him, but there is an American white woman trying to stop him from getting the true justice that these people deserve. Because
Right.
somebody who was the NAZIS back in the day, his great great grandfather is still the dude who saved the deposit box they broke into. That's the whole gist of it. That's where the racial tension comes in. That's where the Spike Lee-ness of it comes in. Not just the Islam guy with the turban, not just the black guy with the bus, but the overall arching story is pure racism. Like it is racist for a German person to take and steal from the culture of a Jewish person based off of the color of their skin and what they believe. So that's
Also,
where I think where
to
the
me, it
movie
was
hit
also
it most.
like what would happen if Schindler's List went wrong. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because this is Schindler's List. If Schindler was like F them people,
Mhm. I feel like the movie
that's
could have been
true. It
narrated
really
by
did go that way.
yeah, but I want to tell you that Bobby put up a good fight when they jumped on him, but he didn't. That's what that definite Shawshank fucking vibes on this bitch. I was like, what is going on with this? Why are you hot in that little ass room? Like this movie had me. I was locked in on this one. Yeah, this was a good pick, man.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Rose?
See, I'm tied between. In terms of lines, there's two of them that I'm tied with. The one that really
Where's
sticks
the
out to
echo
me.
coming from?
That's a good question. Hold on. Is that me?
Yeah, that's you. I'm gonna step back.
Okay. All right, bet. I was gonna say, well, that gave me time to actually think about it. Because I think the one line that really sticks out to me was when what was it? Dalton Russell, his character, Well, no, Dalton Russell is his name. But when he was like, when I'm good and ready, I'm going to walk through the door.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I'm getting ready. I'm gonna walk through the door. Yeah.
And Homeboy was not lying.
Yeah, he wasn't lying.
He said,
Because it was between that and then like him saying I planned the perfect robbery, but I'm like, you in jail though. So how you got the perfect robbery? But I'm like, wait, no, you ain't in jail. Wait a minute.
You are, yeah, you're innocent.
And he says that
technically.
in his monologue. He says that he's like, there's a difference between being in a room and being in prison.
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I thought that was like that old black man that's like been in jail for a while. He converted to Islam, and he's like, talking about some stuff like you gotta open your mind, brother. I thought it was on that stuff, but I didn't know he meant like, oh, literally, he's in a tiny cell, not a prison. Got it.
So I have a question because
Well,
I think I know what this is supposed to mean,
that,
but I am also not a guy. I just want clarification.
Okay.
So Big Willie and twins, is that what I think it is?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought. I just never heard a woman say that before. I mean, I've heard of Big Willie, but not twins because it's like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was like, ew, that's not sexy at all. To say the twins. Yeah.
Like the twin. Like
The
okay.
twins, I was like, okay, cool.
I mean,
I personally would have referred to them as the twins, but go off, I guess.
Right. I would have said Big Willie and the boys, not Big Willie and the twins. Because at first I'm like, do they have kids? That's kind of gross.
Right. So my favorite line is White Trail. I do like the interaction between Jodie Foster and Denzel, but there's one line in particular I like, and it's what they both said, and it's like Jodie Foster says something, and then Denzel flips it, where Jodie Foster literally says, like, he's sitting down with her, and then he says, Jodie Foster says this line, when there's blood in the streets, property. And then later on in the at the restaurant, he flips it and tells Jodie Foster, ladies and gentlemen, when there's blood in the street, call the police. It's perfect because he flips what she said. He flipped what she said in the beginning as like a talk, like she was talking shit to him, and he flipped it and said, "Call the police." And literally, I just told him like, "I got your ass." That's basically like, "I got you." And she was like, literally, like that whole thing. Like it's funny because the reason why that has whole significance is when she said buy property, it was like she was telling him like, "Look, you good, all right, cool. You can't touch me. You can't touch me. Whatever you do, you can't touch me now. Leave me alone. Fuck off." But when he went into that restaurant and she said, when you notice Bob, when he did that slime again, you notice what she did. She flipped it and she was like, "How would you like to be on the cover of the? How would you like to be on the cover of the New York
the
Times?"
News Tribune or something like
that the Tribune. She's like, "Yeah, make sure you spell my name." It's with she's like Fraser.
It's with a Z. It's with a Z.
With a Z. And that was like, it's like the banter was like awesome between them two because she was like, "Fuck, he got me." It was awesome. Like,
okay, to tack on to that, okay, I love Jodie Foster. I love her everything she's been in. But for some reason in this movie, her character irritated me because she did a good job while also doing a really piss poor job.
yeah.
Because her whole job was undone by Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, bye, leave the movie.
Fine, yeah. Well, I mean, I'll defend her. She wasn't expecting the robbers to,
right.
Yeah, she wasn't expecting.
Yeah, she wasn't expecting them to be like, "No, we know what you're doing."
No. Let me preface. I said fuck her. When I mean by that, I mean mess her up. I want to preference that, like stab her in the back.
Yeah, you also have to preface that because there is a scene where they were frisking her and it looked like he was laying on top of her. And I'm like, that's a weird way to frisk somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, fam, but
right. I was like, ooh, because at first it threw me off. Like, what are they? I mean, I know she said she had something for him, but what?
Yeah.
And then she was fully clothed. It's like, oh,
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Don't get me wrong,
Checking
Jodie
to
Foster
see
is
if she had weapons.
Jodie Foster is a beautiful woman.
But you know what? I'll give her this.
Cat.
Typically, I don't see her in this type of role, and I'm like, ooh, she's kind of sexy.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to say she wasn't, like she's like you said, she's a very beautiful woman.
She's a very
But I've
beautiful
never
woman, yeah.
seen her play a seductress type character.
Mm.
That is true. I ain't seen her play with suggestions like this in Silence of the Lambs.
And even that, she wasn't really trying to be that.
I mean, she did seduce.
I kind of liked her in that what was that movie with Matt Damon and they went to the planet and he had that shit on his head. Something to
Mm.
eat. Sci-fi. Robots. Futuristic. Is it Elysium? Elysium?
Elysium?
Come on, that's it.
Elysium?
There we go. There we go. I went to public school, y'all. Calm down.
That's no excuse. So did I.
Okay, miss. I paid
Calm
attention in
down.
class.
I'm
Easy.
smart, guys.
I was like, I could say $5 words. Look at me. Ooh.
Look at me. Paulo runs out of his study. Oh, sorry. Fuck. Damn.
$5 words. It's hilarious.
Hate me because I know how to speak
All
French.
right, this is the
Anyway,
bad time to realize
oh,
your car you just bought doesn't have a backup camera.
Fuck you.
You just had to get the 5% tint, didn't you? All right. There was nothing back there.
Some bucket of Scheiter. Anyway. Okay. Scheiter, that's Patch Kermit. I think that's Court of John. No, but I know I said fuck you in German. Anyway,
I will say, I had absolutely no idea that the evil people were involved in this in any way until like they started dropping it.
There was a plot twist, like the rabbi that threw me off. I'm like, oh shoot.
yeah, he literally came into this like.
But yeah, he was the only one who threw me off. Everybody else, I was kind of like, I was kind of suspicious. He was the only one where I'm like, holy crap, what?
Right, like
Yeah.
I'm just like, dog. I'm like, out of all the things, I was expecting like this just to be a action. I was expecting it to be an action flick based on how the beginning goes, but then it's like, oh, now we're really getting into more espionage and
Right.
well, espionage, but it's like more like we got to figure out why it's becoming slowly becomes less and less about the heist and more so about what exactly are they after? What is it? What is the thing that they're doing? And what is this perfect crime? How is he going to get out of this?
That's and we'll get there. There is parts of my of the movie that I like that we'll get to that in that favorite scene. There's a scene I like in particular that gave me a hint into like gave me a sort of hint of what they really are, and we'll get into that later. Well, actually, I'll get into that later when it was my turn. But in the meantime, Trey, what is your favorite scene?
My favorite scene is definitely when so like the part where like they're putting the mask on everybody. I had to watch that twice because I was like, did they mask up one of the robbers too? Like at first I didn't catch that. I didn't catch the fact that they would go sit down because they all had masks on and you wouldn't know that this person was a robber 5 minutes ago because they're dressed like it looked like they were.
They changed up everybody.
That was actually pretty smart. Where it's the subtlety of them literally changing them into the robbers and them like confusing them, making who's who, and they don't know what to do or who to shot. That's actually that was smart on the robbers' perspective. But yeah, I get it.
So that's gonna be my favorite scene. I thought that shit was lit.
It is. Yes.
Okay, I have kind of 1.5, and what prompted the question in the first place. So, my favorite scene. This is my favorite scene, and that is the Dalton and the little boy when they were sitting in the vault, and the little boy was eating his pizza. For some reason, I like that interaction between those two.
That was my favorite scene.
Because it was kind of like it was kind of weird because it was like, okay,
Uh,
he's not what he's doing is bad, but he's not a bad guy.
yeah, it gets you into the psyche that the kid is like. That's the thing. What made me feel like these robbers are not going to. That's why it kind of shocked me that they killed somebody in the later scene.
You better put, yeah, I was about to say, put that in air quotes.
Yeah, they shot somebody, but they didn't because it was like, well, they wouldn't harm nobody because they can't like it. Not it's just the subtleties. Like they let an old man out because he couldn't breathe. They don't want to mess with a kid. They didn't go there to kill anybody. They were there to just rob the bank. And
Right. And
that,
even that, they weren't even trying to take much. They were just trying to take one thing.
yeah, and what they were trying to take was, which is going into my second favorite scene. Hopefully, Loveless don't take it. Loveless.
No, wait. There was another one.
Yeah, still got the half. But still got the half.
Okay, so we can get back to this question, but this was the scene that made me ask this question. Okay.
Okay.
When they first broke in and they had everybody in the vault area and they were like, give us your cell phones. And Peter, I have to remember his name specifically, Mr. Peter, was like, I left my cell phone at home. And Dalton goes back and he tries to figure out if he's lying or not. Okay. When his ringer went off and it started playing Gold Digger, that made me bust out laughing because I'm not joking. I immediately started dancing. I'm like, oh my God, if I was in this situation, I would have been shot.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because as soon as that song came out, I started dancing. I started laughing because I'm like, oh, yep, I would have been the first one.
Because I ain't gonna lie, because that was gonna be my favorite scene, not only because of the ringtone, but I just love the intensity of that entire scene.
Yes.
It's like because he was just like, everyone give me the phone. As soon as she noticed to get the phone, like, hey, nah. He was like, where's the phone? Otherwise, your headstone's gonna be read. I tried to be a hero because I didn't want to do a fun, but then I got shot in the head or something.
I just like the fact that he went into the other room and he was like just contemplating like, okay, do I kick his ass or do I not? And then he's like, get your ass in here.
I ain't gonna lie. When he went into the room and did all that and then went back in, I kind of got like Homelander vibes, where it's just like, okay, I don't know what this motherfucker's gonna do. All I know is I don't want to mess with him.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with him. He's gonna whoop your ass, and he did. He ended up kicking the shit out of him.
And even when they opened the door, like, you're still not sure what degree that they were going to wreak havoc yet, because this was like early on in the movie. I was like, is Peter dead? Did he
right? And then after that, everyone was just like doing that. Then the boy was like, I can give you my PSP. And he was like, no, you can keep that. Because I'm like, dang, you dissing the PlayStation Portable like that, dog?
But what's so weird about it, there was a lot of back and forth where you're like, okay, they're definitely going to kill this person. No, they're not. Okay, they're going to kill this person. No, they're not.
They're not.
What's going on here?
Like the lady who did not want to take her clothes off. I was like, oh, she's dead.
Oh, she's so dead.
Oh, she's so
absolutely dead.
And he just like suddenly just told her nicely. He said, I'm going to tell you nicely to get your fucking clothes off now.
They cut that scene, and then she was actually one of the witnesses that was being interrogated.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, what?
I don't mean to say this, but I was getting, and Trill's going to laugh his ass off when I say this. I was getting Dave Chappelle show vibes when Charlie Murphy robbed the craps game. Like I was when he told her get your fucking clothes off. He's like, yeah, just going in there. I was like, if you flip Charlie Murphy into that, I still think this would be a funny film. This would still be an intense film because that shit would have been funny if she just walked in there and she said, now, son, get them damn clothes off. Get them damn clothes off, David.
If you want this bankroll, you're gonna have to shoot me. Okay.
All right. This is
I'll just walk on the trail and say,
he should have beneath the waist. That's a true criminal right there.
What you looking at, Cool Breeze?
And like all dice games, it got wrapped. Said I took my make up my ass an hour.
Phil would have definitely got shot. I would have been. He's like, "You want this role, man? You're gonna have to shoot me." Okay.
You got to shoot me. You got to pop me. I'm from the Lou. You got to shoot me. Fuck that. You ain't taking my shit.
Right, okay.
I was like, Dad, I can't let you take my phone. Like, I'll put it on airplane mode, but can I at least like
Wait,
play
hold
some
on.
games on it?
Is that where you would have gotten shot?
That's probably what I would have got shot. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
dog, like
my damn phone. Okay.
I would have been negotiating, like, yo, can I at least put my AirPods in and like listen to like the downloaded music on my phone while y'all do
Okay,
this?
so basically, Loveless and I would have been shot in the first
You
5
would have
minutes.
shot in the foot, yes.
I was
He
like,
would have been like, I didn't turn off my phone. I would have been in the background twerking.
Your mother ain't shit.
no, I would have been like Chris Rock, like, what if you just put the water in my hands and I just sip like what if I just had one hand
I
bloody
thought
hands?
Loveless, we would have been dead the first 5 minutes.
I'm like, no, you can choose the music. Like, you can choose whatever music you want. I won't complain. And I have one earbud so I can still listen to you. Just let me listen to my
Sir,
music.
can you dial Peter's phone again? I want to keep twerking. I'm just saying.
I'm just
I
saying,
would have been
like,
like, no, you would have got 2 shot levels. Bang, bang. Okay. Anybody else want to fuck with me? Everybody else here. I said you should fuck with me. All right, get your clothes off,
He's
put
like-
the damn phone in the damn bag, shut the fuck up.
Look, I will take my clothes off. Just play Peter's ringtone again.
I would be like, come on, bitch. All right, so.
Can you at least hum? Can I at least hum the music, dog? Like, if you ain't gonna let me keep my phone, can I at least hum it?
We would have been the stereotypes. We would have been the first ones. We would have been the ones trying. We would have been trying the robbers. Like, yo, look, you can have my slice of pizza. Just play his ringtone. I'm just saying.
Like, hey, can I get another slice? I don't like pineapple, dude. I really don't like pineapple, dog.
But I told y'all to shut the
Pizza fell on the floor. It's cold.
You know
Just
what?
like,
Loveless,
I know I said I was gonna kill nobody, but this Nico's trying
You
my
gotta do that
pizza.
first.
you know what? Loveless and I would have had the situation come out 2 ways. Either one, we both would have been shot, or two, the robber would have been just like, I give up. I'm walking out the door on my own.
Do you remember that? Remember that scene where he was like, literally had people that misbehave? There'll be another area. Well, these people. He said, what about these people?
And
Yeah,
we
these
would have
people
been
are
talking
just
smack the whole
dumbasses.
time. Like, he could have played that ringtone.
I actually was a little music.
I
dog.
didn't think
Like,
I
you
would
didn't
ask
have to be
for
a
that
jerk.
much. It's just a 30-second ringtone.
Man, please. I just asked for one earbud. I didn't even ask them to charge it.
This
Like, you
is I would
feel
have told you, hey, y'all need to shut the fuck up.
me?
I'm sorry, but y'all needed to shut the fuck up. But I'll get you out of here. I promise. I promise you, I'll get you out of here.
I'd be
Look,
quiet if you let me play my music,
Right,
or at
I
least
will
let me play
stay
Angry
and
Birds.
shut up if you just play Peter's ringtone.
No, damn it.
Look, can I at least play like freaking solitaire, dog? Look, this is boring, bro.
I also had a feeling. What if I had this feeling too? What if I got a question? What if Kanye West was one of the robbers?
He would have got us all killed.
He would have got you
Yeah.
all killed.
Yeah, he would have killed us all.
Kanye, I'm just picturing Kanye just going in there negotiating like, look, you ain't got the answers, man. All right, look, I need the fucking money. I'm Picasso in this motherfucker. All right.
And you know what? Outside, they'll just do a pan shot outside. All you
It's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is Jodie
Because that
Foster
wasn't-
know about Polaroid?
That wasn't the robbers. That was just Kanye shooting hostages. Why? I gotta let them know I'm on their side, man. It's
Yeah,
either
man,
me
we should've
or
been-
them.
He'll sit up there and give his stuff up. He'll sit up there and say, yeah, I'm in. I was like, Kanye? No.
The lesson of this video: do not have Loveless and I be at a bank robbery. We will mess it up for you.
Or Kanye. Don't let him play and shit, because he'll sit up there and mess that shit up too.
Or how about this? If Loveless gets his iPods and you have a banging ringtone, we'll be fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
man, just
we
like
all
I'll
make
listen to anything. Like
yeah,
I
we
listen to
all
like
look
freaking
and
Mozart
trust
and all that. I'll listen to whatever you want me to listen to. Just let me listen to something.
Trill, no, this is right because he's gonna laugh at me when I say this, but I feel like if Kanye West was the leader of this game, it wouldn't have been an Albert president talking. It literally would just been the
It
the
would have been Trump.
no, it would have been the opening song to Donda. And he knows what it is because he's laughing and
Yes.
giggling and dying laughing at this.
Yes,
Donda,
I am. Jesus
Donda,
Christ.
Donda, Donda,
Dun,
yeah,
dun, 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 dun,
Donda,
dun, dun.
Donda, yeah, Donda, Donda. This nigga, what language is it?
You know what's funny?
The
That
woman's
would
name
actually
is
be
Donna.
funny if it was a white cop because he'll be like, "What language is that?" Did you see? Like, they pan over to the black cops and they're just dancing in the background, like, "Oh, we know what this is."
Then
Just
the
like we
next
got the
song,
bugs in, let's listen to it. Poopy de scoop. Scoop
hold on,
de
wait a minute.
scoop de whoop. Poop
No,
de scoop.
somebody's gonna just like play the next track. 15 degrees. I'm like, that's Hurricane. That's Donda.
You know what they would have had that one stereotypical guy like, we need to charge him, we need to take him out now. But come on, man, he made graduation. Like, let's chill out a little bit. Like,
And I would have been yelling from the window, "He also made Gold Digger!"
like, okay, we got a point there. Let's
Yeah.
let's chill out. Let's think about
It's
this.
your fault that she brought up Gold Digger and came back to Kanye West. It all come full circle.
Oh, also the other thing that got me about that scene is, okay, so just to put this into context, Peter is a white guy who had Kanye West's Gold Digger on his phone, and it was uncensored, so you do hear the N-word in full audio.
Well, this is true, and that's amazing. But I feel like he wouldn't be listening to Gold Digger because that's not the song he would be listening to. I feel like the Kanye song, he would be listening to. And I don't know if Trill got one or not, but I feel like the song he definitely would have been listening to at the time would have been definitely Graduation and Good Life.
I think
And that would have been funnier. And you just listen to it, just like it's my joy. I catch the shot. Put your hands up in the sky. That
Why
was
that made me think of Karate Kenny. I can't be shot.
If they did like a remake of this, which I hope they don't, it would definitely be definitely Family Ties by Drake, and then followed by another song by the Kendrick Lamar did song. Actually, that's something. It would have been no, it wouldn't have been that. It just would have been Drake. Nothing was the same.
Nothing was to say that.
Please say your favorite scene.
Now, then again, start from down there with here would have been funnier.
God damn it. Fuck me.
Like, hey. Yeah, we should have been dancing in there. Started from the bottom now. Yeah, I got the N word in it too because you would have kept it in there. We're just coming up with different songs that would be different in there, The motto.
No, the song he should have put in his ringtone should have been Back That Thing Up.
Once again, I would have been shot.
Yeah, you would have. Then again, I would have loved him playing "All Right" by Kendrick Lamar. That would have been funny and interesting. He would have definitely been like, you know what, you're correct. You were correct. Oh, my right, I got to fight here.
Just,
I
can't.
Yeah,
I
would have been.
I'm so, dude, I'm dead. I freaking can't, dog.
That's what we fucked up. We gonna be all right. I would have been. I ain't gonna lie. That song, I would have been like, okay, shoot me, I'm gonna dance.
I'm just thinking about this guy just played Tupac. First off, fuck you in the click you claim. West Side when we rap. Just I was like, all right. Oh my god,
We
that's
gotta get back
crazy,
upset.
guys. We gotta.
Yeah. Damn
What if it was a crime mob? Duck if you buck.
Oh shit.
That would
Oh,
have been
shit,
funny as fuck.
Yeah, I would have been shot too. Oh, shoot me, I'm singing this.
They definitely be duck if you buck.
Just play any Little John song. That would have been cool too. Any Little John song.
Literally any of them.
No,
They had to lay me out. Duck if you buck play.
Freaking, might as well add Outkast while we at it.
Wait a minute, what's that song? No, DMX my end.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
When he's like, shut up down, open up shop. Oh. I don't know.
You know what actually would have gotten
Oh.
all four of us shot? If they started playing Kid and Play, because we would have to do the Kid and Play dance.
Man, what?
Yeah, we
They
were.
definitely
Yeah,
popping.
Oh. What the fuck are y'all doing?
You put on Careless Whispers, you might have to pop me. I might have popped
Ooh.
out singing to that motherfucker.
Shoot, that's a jam. I love that song.
You want that song? That's probably a deleted thing because like we would have been dancing with him like, oh.
No, if they did like Montel Jordan, this is how we do it. Nah, I would have started Soul Train in that.
Okay, you know what's messed up? We would be those stereotypes. We would be the only 4 black people who would mess it up for the other 46 white people that were in there.
We would die hella quick.
Come on, Robert, show me what you got. This is how we do it. Just like,
You fucking people. You say you fucking people. You, it's Juneteenth.
Now I'm picturing us being thrown out like jazz on a Fresh Prince.
That would be all four of us. They would just like go out. They just like, get the fuck out of here.
I would have been faking a heart attack too. Honestly, after I just like, my heart too.
I'm like,
That's how you do it. I definitely would have been like, I would have been like Fred Sanford.
It's the big one. I'm coming, Elizabeth.
I'm coming. I would take foam in my mouth and be like, yep. He ain't dick. Get your ass up. I was like, fuck. I tried.
Man, I tried, man. Can you at least let me out for trying, dog? Like, what if you let me outside for 5 minutes and I come back?
Can you play Peter's ringtone?
No. So,
What? He's not.
Dog,
You
can
killed him.
you at least pick the pineapples off the pizza, dog? Like, I can't get pineapple on my hands, though.
I'm allergic.
seeing that this took my favorite thing. My second favorite thing was the reveal that they've been listening to them the whole time. That was
that was a cool scene.
That was a cool scene because it was like they just was getting in the time, and then he was like, "We're coming in," and then he just took out it just lets you know that how in sync. He didn't have to say shit. He just literally like shit. He's like shit, and he got off and then they just looked at him like, okay, go time, and they didn't have to do nothing. They knew exactly what to do, and they threw the gas in there and just knew what to do, and they were taking it. It's like they were planning this the entire way. Like I could like the Sophie of the Heights was just perfect, and he knew how to do it.
You know what's weird? I just thought of this. Denzel Washington character and Dalton, they're pretty much Joker and Batman.
Yep.
Yeah. In a way, yeah.
Yeah. The only difference is Dalton legit was doing this for a good cause, and also as an added bonus, the funny thing about it is he technically didn't steal anything.
Right. I'm
think
just
you're
saying, like,
assuming that the Joker was not Denzel Washington.
Yeah,
I would say that Clive is Batman and Denzel is the
exactly.
Joker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that
in the
weird
chaos.
dichotomy between the two of them.
yeah, because
Right.
Denzel was the one instructing the chaos. He was like, okay, well, I'm gonna fuck the system up, and he did.
Right.
And they had a
Although
whole
it was perceived to be Law and Order, but because of Jodie Foster's role, we knew it was as some people call the work.
yeah. And he stuck his foot in Christopher Plummer's ass so deep it wasn't even funny. All right, so David, I love that. I love that. I loved it, but I love this thing even better. She took it. I was like, fuck you, but um,
Hey, as a consolation, no, I would have been shot within the first 5 minutes.
fair. I wouldn't.
I would have
Same,
just laughed
because
at
as
that.
soon as they
I
play
like
Nuck If You Buck, I'm bucking because I'm nuts. Like
Yeah.
you got me fucked up.
Feel
I'm
like
shaking my
that's
dreads. Nah, nigga, nah.
I was like, stop knucking, boy. You're gonna have to kill me. Like, it's like,
You gotta kill me.
I
But
feel like
before
that was-
you do, can you play Peter's ringtone?
No. I feel like this is where Wilson Snipes just come in there and just from Blade 2 and just literally like, you do not obviously know who you are. Okay, so that's probably what would have happened, and you still be talking about Police Peter's ringtone, just not scared of Wesley Snipes at all.
I'm just saying, as soon as I heard the ringtone, all that fear went out of my system. I'm like, oh, we got some jams.
Like, all right, cool. I ain't just saying, we got some
Playing my
music, we
song.
got some pizza, got some drinks. This feels like a Bible
And
study.
later on,
in
they
the
got
making.
sandwiches. Hey, we can make this into a house party.
Yeah, where's the chips, damn it?
I was like,
Hey
all,
man,
all you need is some
all that
awkward.
flash banging shit and turn back on the music.
Yeah, we don't want no pizza. We want chips and sandwiches.
Man.
Give me
And
I'll
they
tell you,
better
all
be
you need is like my
barbecue.
mama in the corner. It would have been like my middle school prom all over again.
Yeah. Can I at least
Yeah,
get time
prom in
myself
middle
so I can
school?
eat some chips, eat this, and I get some water? Fuck it, put it in my hand.
Okay, so we know the point where Loveless and I would have been shot. What about you and Trill?
Oh, the moment the white people came to the door with the guns, they would got me. I look like suspect number one.
His dire words would have been, it's because I'm black.
See, I'm the complete opposite. As soon as I saw those people would have walked in there, I would have snuck out because they're not holding me as a hostage. They would have shot me outside the door. I was like, yeah. I was like,
Yeah, I'm on all bullshit trying to escape. If
Yeah.
the robbers don't pop me, the cops don't pop me because I'm gonna come out accidentally looking like a motherfucker robber.
yeah.
It's gonna be like that one scene in Boondocks.
That's how I'm gonna be
Just
shot.
literally-
I'm gonna escape.
It's my wallet.
Last words you hear, gun.
Shoot him.
And Loveless
I
and I
don't
would
give a
still
fuck.
been down there like, man, that sucks. Can you play Peter's ringtone?
No.
Man, I said y'all free to go, man. I mean, not until you play the ringtone one more time, dog. I'm just saying, bro.
Now it's
I feel
principal.
like
I
me
know
and
you
Trill
left the
would
door
be-
open. Now it's principal.
You remember that scene from the Boondocks where the snitch just left the courthouse and got shot up by his friends? Like, Bernard, you snitch ass motherfucker. I feel like that would be me and Trill going at the bank.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like, and then the robbers just tell us, shut the fuck up.
First of all, you don't watch a motherfucker tone talking to a real one. This is what he got me. The
No, I
name is
would've been
Trill,
talking
not
shit to
Punk.
him.
Nah, I ain't going.
It's
I
like,
would've been- see, me personally, I'm gonna make the guy laugh. He's gonna beat my ass up, but I'm gonna allow him laughing by the end of the day. He's gonna be like, hey, first of all, you need to get your dad on, stop getting close to me because you best stink. And second of all, I don't know what you ate last night, but I know it's some onions. But you need to get the fuck out my face. Fuck.
it's gonna be that scene where he contemplates beating you. He's just gonna be laughing and then trying to hold in the laughter. before
And,
beating
and while
up.
you do that, Loveless and I will be looking at the cell phones in that little bag, looking for Peter's ringtone and the iPod.
No, I would literally be telling them to fuck off. I'm like, here, you go fuck off. But here's the phone, but fuck off.
Man, can I at least have my phone back? Like, who Who I'm gonna call Ghostbusters, man? The police already said they know what's going on.
Well, who you gonna call? Well, what's
Like, hey man, I gotta
I'm
go
sitting
home. My
on
wife
that's the
called.
Spotify.
obvious answer. Who you gotta
What
call,
y'all
damn
talking
it?
about?
The police.
Dude, I got well, it's
She's not gonna believe
2006,
I'm
so I
stuck in
got
this
like
space.
the illegal downloads on my phone, dog. You gotta let me play.
Call.
Just asking
Who
for 30
man?
seconds of your time. Here, I have Peter's ringtone.
Who you gonna call? Who man? Who man? Who man? Who man?
Hey, you guys want to hear me drift this real quick? Hold on, watch this.
Anyway, so what we would rate this film? Well, let's how
Oh
you
shit, I
gonna
got
rate?
all-wheel drive. I cannot drift this.
Let's how you gonna
Honestly,
rate
this
this
is
film?
this is a 9 out of 10. I'm literally gonna be going out tomorrow, and I'm going to show my friend this movie because I'm like, dog, you like she gotta see this. Like for me, it was like the execution,
Ooh,
the
later.
overall twist. Like the thing about the twist that makes it so good is that it's a great twist because everything was built off of that in mind. Meaning I'm watching it through a second time with the twisted mind, and it only enhances things. It wasn't like a ass pull. It wasn't like a we just kind of make this up and roll ourselves into a corner. Everything was planned out from the beginning. That's what makes it so captivating. The characters was
Yes.
amazing. The interactions were great. And like I did rock with the message a lot. And it's like there's a lot you can talk about with this movie. Like, I mean, I personally can't really think of any flaws, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of easy to please when it comes to these kind of movies. But that's it, yeah, man. I'd say the only thing was like the one with the turban man with that did run out a little too long. It was like, yeah, I got the point. Can we get back to the goodness? But other than that, everything else was kind of spot on for me. So yeah, I'd give it a 9.
Okay, all right. Missed.
I'm saying 9 out of 10 because yeah, there was just certain things where it's like he's doing that Spike Lee thing, and it's like, oh my god, I get it, but this is not the movie to do it. Again, like the turban thing and the last scene with the black guy. Like again, I like that happened. I don't like how long it went on. It's like I get it. Doesn't have to be 5 minutes. I get it.
Yeah, I get it. Um, Phil.
I give it an 8. Um, to give the glorified 10 for me. Yeah, for them, they're perfect. I agree this movie was great, but it shortcomings when it comes to like plot was good, music, acting, pacing, really 8.5. I feel like for reference, a 9 would be Return of the. But having said that, this movie is a bonus son is 13. I'm 35, and we all enjoyed it at the same time. So it is a great movie. It's a great movie for the family, as long as the family's a little bit older. It's a great movie to really illustrate not because I feel like a lot of this black, white, Jewish, Islam. Like it had the right range of things. So great movie, 8.5.
All right. I think you're all crazy. I'm going to give this um 10 10 10 Kanye disappointed emotion faces out of 10. Um that's what I'm giving it. Um I believe that this is one of those perfect films in my eyes. I think it's a perfect film, even though the Turban Guy was a little bit terrible. I admit he bangs his head on the table about that a lot. I feel like that doesn't deter it from what it is. I'm willing to overlook it because of the subtleties and the way. There's not a lot of films. There's rarely a film. For me, it's rare for somebody to spoil the damn film. Because if somebody spoils this film for you, the experience is still good. Because usually when you spoil the damn film, the film sucks. Like, for example, like I said in Usual Suspect, you figure out who Kaiser Soze is, it ruins the film, it ruins the aesthetic because you always looking at that person the whole time. But with this film, like I said, spoiler alert, you find out that they're literally he's literally staying in the fucking he's in the bank the whole time. This whole time he's staying in the bank. Doesn't ruin it because you want to know why is he doing this? What is the subtlety? What is the point of him doing this? Because just because he's staying in the bank the whole time doesn't ruin the film. It actually makes the film more intriguing. Because if you tell him he's staying in the building the whole time, and then your question, you like, oh, that's terrible. But you go ask that question, why is he in the bank? What is he staying in that bank for? What is he going to do? How does he get out of this fucking bank? And it really goes back to it, and you watch and you're like, oh, okay, that's how he does it. I enjoyed this film. It's like I said, 10 Kanye disappointed faces out of 10. Actually, I was going to go with 10 why faces, but I stuck with the disappointment.
Just 10. You ain't got the answers, Sway, out of 10.
You ain't got the answers at all, Sway. You ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answers. Shut the fuck up.
Also, shout outs to Ken Leong, who was in the movie. And for those of you who don't know it, if you've seen Rush Hour, you know who he is.
Yep.
Because it took me, I actually had to pause the movie because I'm like, is that who I think it is? And then I'm like, holy crap, that's the dude for Rush Hour.
Wasn't that the dude that literally said fight like a man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and he got shot by Chris Tucker. Yeah. I'm going to whoop your ass. Oh, yeah, I'm going to whoop your ass. Don't worry, I'm going to do it. We'll eventually have to do Rush Hour on here. All right.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
All right. So for the next film, Loveless is still your pick. So your pick is next. Doesn't matter what we do. Your pick is next. But
Heck yeah.
yeah, but here's the deal. After that episode, after your episode, after the next episode, we're going to be taking a break. But when we come back after your episode, we're going to be doing a combination episode with my other show, Film Talk. We're gonna be combine it with, it's gonna be you, it's gonna be me, you, Mist, Trill, and Scott, and we're going to be doing a whole retrospective on the entire series because this is Black Film Talk, but it's also Scott Loves Action Film. The entire series, the entire saga, the trilogy of Beverly Hills Cop.
Ooh, I thought you were going to say Roots.
No, we should have known Roots for this, but no.
No. Roots is that's a lifetime movie. We'll see you guys like in a year after we've seen the whole thing.
That'd be a good one. That'd be good. It's just like for NASA. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna be doing the entire Beverly Hills Cop saga. That's Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and 3, and Axel Foley. I don't give a fuck why it's called Axel Foley, but probably just call it. I'm calling it Beverly Hills Cop 4. I don't give a fuck what it is. It'll be out by that time, and by the time we come back, everything we'll have enough time to not only watch Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2 and 3, we'll be able to digest and watch Beverly Hills Cop 4. So we're giving that to you.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna be doing that. I can't wait to do that because there's a lot of good in those films. Authorized. All right. If you don't know, If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch Beverly Hills Cop 2. Also, Kiss My Ass Dollar.
Got him.
You don't know what the Kiss My Ass Dollar was? Watch. Actually, I want to say this right now before. I don't get. I watch Beverly Hills Cop 3. I don't hate it. I don't get the hatred. I get the hatred, but I also love it. Like Eddie Murphy is still funny. He still has it. He still has it. So I understand it wasn't as good as the other two, but it's still funny. I still laugh my ass off. Like that Kiss My Ass Dollar was very perfect joke. Just his face right there. It says, "Kiss my ass." Miss, that's one be that'll be funny. I'll give y'all money and just literally my face be puckering up and it says "Kiss my ass."
Hell yeah.
Miss, what you gotta say about that?
Can we play Peter's ringtone?
No, Kiss My Ass Dollar. Kiss My Ass Dollar.
Kiss My
No, it's no, sorry. I can't use that because that's property of Beverly Hills Cop. So here we go. Kiss My Black Ass Dollar.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Legally distinct.
No, you know what? I'm gonna make that a card for when we go to. I want to make that as a card for Anime Midwest. Just a Kiss My Ass Black Ass card. Anyway, let's get to the pitch. So it's my choice. So thing about it is, sadly, these sons of bitches made already a damn sequel, which I don't think that which when I looked at it, it looked like it sucked, and I was like, more money, and I was like, oh, this film sucks. Why are you making a sequel to a good film? So, as we know, Spike Lee is directing a film, doing a remake of Akira Kurosawa's film with Ice Spice in it. Sadly, I don't know if she's gonna be shaking her ass in that film or not. I don't know. Don't. I don't see subtleties or anything. Anyway, Miss, what you got to say about that?
I have no feelings about her whatsoever.
Okay, cool, great. Trail, what you think? Great.
Okay. So I went down this rabbit hole, and I think that there's another movie starring somebody similar that has the same plot as Inside Man that came out around the same time, but with a different title. It happened once before with those the president's in danger. I gotta rescue the president, like White House Down, and one with Gerard Butler. The other one had Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx. The one had Gerard Butler and Morgan Freeman. Those two movies came out within like 10 months of each other, had the exact same plot, right? I think the same thing happened with Inside Man. I think there's another movie that has the same plot as Inside Man. And I want to chat to figure out which movie I'm talking about.
It probably did suck. Balls.
No, I'm being dead ass. There's like this is a legit thing, but everything I just said is 100% factual.
Yeah, there probably is a movie. There's a movie out there that's probably doing the same thing. Yeah. All right, so let's do. So here we are. I want y'all to pitch me, Mac, the boss, big boss, Mr. Big, a remake.
A remake of Inside Man.
Yes. I'm Mr. Big. And if you don't like it, you can take the stairs or you can go out the window. There's no fucking elevator.
Ooh, I gotta think about this one.
So I'm guessing y'all taking the stairs.
I'm taking the stairs.
Okay.
I'll just
Get your ass down the stairs.
know what they say? A hard head means for a smooth behind, or something like that. Either way, I should be fine as long as I land on my butt.
Yeah. You're gonna be like Denzel Washington. You're gonna be like Damon Wayans, who's just getting scared at mist, sitting up there going crazy with you, literally just shaking you, shaking the shit out
Well,
of
if he
you.
has Peter's ringtone.
No, Taylor's right.
Who's Peter?
Don't worry about it. Just play his ringtone and we'll be fine.
That pop up inside the head, pop this inside the head. So you were screaming like a real guy. No, he said, "You told me you're sitting there screaming, get this crazy bitch off me." So who's first?
So we're just pitching the villain.
Yeah, yeah. Remember, you're pitching this to me, so I will judge you harshly. Kiss my please. So let the ass kissing begin. Let it begin.
Hmm. I'm going to say.
First off,
Oh,
you
Okay, I couldn't hear. Okay, he's trying.
yeah. He's cooking. He's got
He
got to
said
get
he's
his thing
cooking.
together.
Yeah, he's cooking right now. Yeah, he's cooking.
I'm gonna give this a shot and we'll see.
All right.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. So like the new Inside Man, the overall villain is Kim Kardashian. Right.
You have
And
to quote Chris. Quote Chris. You have my attention. Now you have my erection.
see, because we can make a whole thing about the fashion industry and like somehow get Kanye involved in all of it.
Yes, yes,
Oh, good lord.
yes, yes.
Just like it's
Yes,
you just make it
yes,
a
do that.
elaborate scheme and an elaborate like scheme where you're trying to get where overall you're trying to get Kanye back with Kim by robbing whatever bank she owns because she owns
Keep
a bank
kissing the
now.
ass. I like this.
And like throughout the entire time, it turns out that in in this whole bank that this is supposed to take place in, like instead of you still have Denzel. He's coming back. He's reprising his role again. But then, at the same time, he's working with Kanye and he's trying to do what they tried to do, like in the movie. The only problem is that Kanye is being Kanye.
And I wonder if no.
Just like, what do you want?
What is
Well, I want you to bring pizzas. George Bush doesn't care about black people. What? It's just things, literally things like that. And the entire soundtrack is just graduation.
Find your
And like the plot twist was the person behind it all was Pete Davidson. He's the reason why they broke up. He elaborated this whole thing just so he can get back at Kanye for no other reason than to be petty. That's all I got for you. Take that for what you will.
I was about to say good morning. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Like, wait, it's like we could all assume that Pete Davidson has a dick the size of right? Like, that's the whole thing. Like,
I didn't hear that, but I caught the gist of it.
he has to have a full or like how saying is,
I'm scared to say no.
there's no way Davidson doesn't have a huge song. There's like, no, right? There's like, look, it has to be. He's not even that successful. I don't know, man. Fuck the dude holding a baby arm in it. Which Inside Man should be a play on words. The movie should be about Carmela Harris and her role as the VP, while she's the inside and feeding other people information on Biden's son, the drug addict. You're welcome.
Okay, wait a minute. He's kind of cook. He's
We
cooking. He's cooking.
get Halle Berry to play Carmela Harris. Huh? Huh? Who fucking with it? On some, this is Will Ferrell being like Adam Sandler in like Jim movie, you know what I'm saying? Like what's that dude from 9-9? The dude from 9 Brooklyn 99. It's gonna be him, the one that was like did all the center around Carmela Harris, but she finna be keying with somebody she went to college with, right? And that's gonna be the news reporter. The news reporter is gonna be also another strong, powerful black woman played by Pam Grier. You're welcome.
See now he's spitting.
Tell me.
Does that mean I go now?
Yeah, I was also
Yeah, I'm done, Huckage.
I am a sinner.
Okay. Inside Man is going to be Ava Mendes.
You bitch. Sorry.
Oh, who is controlling Ryan Gosling.
Deserve it.
So Ryan Gosling is the front man,
Oh,
but it's been Ava Mendes the whole time.
Somewhere between Inside
huge in
and
my pants.
somewhere between I want it and I got it.
This all goes back to why Mac thinks Ryan Gosling is a robot. And he would be
Can I
correct in
change
this movie.
up
Somewhere between
Pam Grier for Sophie from Modern Family?
Oh, Sofia Vergara?
Yes, I think she should be in the movie instead. And direct for reasons my wife doesn't even know.
But I stayed in. Girl,
But yes, let's get this casting going, Mac. What's going on?
You don't have to say what
Got
your
a budget
reasons
for this?
are because we
I'm
have
excited now.
eyes and we see what she looks like. We know your guys' reasons for Sofia Vergara.
Yeah, exactly. Because she speaks proper.
Fine.
She proper English.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
the reason why Eva Mendes is the Inside Man is because Ryan Gosling is winning all the awards that she apparently doesn't win anymore. So that's how she's winning her awards, is through Ryan Gosling robot.
Guys, send her on next. I don't want a RoboCop. Stop. Like, for real? Dang. That's such a good joke. Oh, you mean like a cyborg or a robot? Because it's different.
You know, if you saw our podcast last Saturday, you'll
I'm
see what
trolling,
we
I
did
did.
there.
Yeah. So Loveless,
That's why I said that. I'm trolling.
I'm be honest here. I'm gonna be honest here. Loveless, you're appealing to what I want in the film. It's very fun. And this, I'm sorry I called you a bitch, but yeah, that was a bitchy thing to do. And trying to literally win this when there's nothing to win. Nothing literally to fucking win.
No, I was doing that. If I went first, I would not have actually said it. It was because of what Loveless said that I said that.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know how I feel about Ryan Gosling. And yes, he's a robot. And you're correct. Finally, you admit this on camera that he's a fucking robot.
I said you would be right in that instant. I didn't say you were right in real life.
He is a robot. and Trill,
What up?
good job,
Yeah.
good job, Trill. Good job. Just that's all I gotta say about this.
That's something like Manchurian candidate type shit, right?
Yeah, good boy.
I ain't done some fugitive shit. Watch the sim. Wait, I got one more. Wait, I got one. Fahrenheit 9/11.
Just God bless your heart. Anyway, so
keep my brother in your prayers, God.
before I choose, here's what would have been my pitch. My pitch would have been Inside Man. And I just feel inspiration from New Orleans for some odd reason. So it's in New Orleans, and the person that's the Inside Man is going to be played by somebody that you didn't think of it. It's going to be played by a combination of two people that pretty much wouldn't be starring on the screen together, but we're going to make some differences happen. It's going to be starring. It's going to be starring a lot of people. So it's going to be starring Playboy Cardi as the detective, and Playboy Cardi is going to be the detective. We're not going to understand a word he's saying because he's Playboy Cardi. And also the
like the dude from
no Playboy Cardi, Playboy Cardi, the rapper. And it's going to then we're going to have
no, yeah, I know what you mean, but there's a character on Waterboy that mumbled. You didn't understand.
That is true. Yeah,
it's the same joke.
Yeah. So there's that, and also I'm going to have NBA YoungBoy playing the Inside Man. So never broke. If you don't know who NBA YoungBoy, never broke again. YoungBoy. So that's what it stands for. Thank you, Levels. You got the reference. Also, there will be a gangster in my film played by Little Bootsy. So we're getting.
You need to hire a better casting director.
All New Orleans except for Playboy Cardi. Bootsy. He's a real live gangster. I'm gonna be honest,
bro. If I seen a poster for the movie you just pitched, I'd be like, "What in the Tyler Perry BET Uncut? The fuck is this?"
Exactly. That's exactly.
Who directed this?
Like, you might as well get Lil Nas X.
You know what?
Little Boosie classic.
There's gonna be a strip club scene, and he's literally gonna be in a strip club.
Of course.
If you don't hear my drops, it's not an exclusive face ass movie. What the
hell is it? What? It's midnight. Damn.
Hey, but if it came on Freevee, I roll one and watch it.
One.
I'll just say this is the movie equivalent of a SoundCloud rapper. I'm just putting it
exactly. Yeah, all these rappers in this film, and also I didn't go further. Lil Wayne, somehow I can get Lil Wayne into this, so I'm gonna put Lil Wayne in.
How do you go from Soul Plane to making a movie every year with The Rock? You went from being like not liked by one culture to liked by everybody. Is Kevin Hart really an industry plan?
I'm going.
Cat Williams tell the truth. Find out more next episode.
Next episode. Lil Wayne. Hopefully. Also, I want to put Lil Wayne on it. And Lil Wayne, if you want to come on the Black Film Talk, we would love to have you on here. And I'm just doing this to try to get Lil Wayne on my show.
I actually got his phone number. Oh wait. You said Lil Wayne?
Yes, not Wayne.
Oh my bad.
The Wayne
I thought
Carter.
you did.
Dwayne Carter.
I thought you meant Lil Wayne that lived on 75th Street. Lil Wayne, I got his phone number.
The Lil Wayne that literally made the block is hot, fireman, all that.
You only call him Lil Wayne because his daddy Big Wayne, though. It ain't because he rapping with the 504 boys and shit like that.
Yeah, Birdman Jr.
So
who did win?
Missed.
Birdman, fly. I needed what?
Missed one.
Obviously, me with the conspiracy theory Manchurian Candidate.
God
That
bless your heart.
Mac fucking hates those type of movies.
No. I went with I went with Who Was Kissing My Butt. You weren't kissing my ass. You were trying to literally make a film. I was going
Yeah,
for
deadass. I thought that.
Kissing
Well,
My Ass.
here's the thing. When he
I like
said
it.
you are trying to appeal to me, yeah, you gotta throw logic out the window.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
like,
of course,
You
of
gotta
course,
throw
of
that
I was
course.
like, what is
That
the
logic
stupidest thing I can
bullshit.
think of?
But guys, I still stand 10 toes down on the firm fuck Mac side. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, still gotta be me.
10 toes up and it's 10 toes there. Okay, you're 10 toes up. You lost. Missed. You won. There's no
Wait, 10
fucking
toes? No.
competition. I just-
Okay, so we're doing Loveless's pick next, and then we're going to go into Beverly Hills Cop. So it's basically when we start our next season.
Yeah,
Sorry.
pretty much. Yeah. Because
That was a sneeze.
we'll have enough episodes to get through December.
So
yeah.
since we brought this up, and I actually brought this up in my episode, I'm going to give you guys an assignment, more so. All
Okay.
3 rush hours.
Oof. You ain't gotta assign that shit to me. I watched Rush Hour 2 weeks ago.
Oh gosh, Rush Hour 2 is my favorite.
Oh, Rush Hour 2
Well, I'm a
Perfect.
punk
good.
ass bitch.
That is a 10. I'll say it to you right there. That
But
is a 10.
we're going to knock out the Rush Hour trilogy, especially since aren't they actually trying to bring back a 4th one?
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, I like that.
they're-
I
Wait.
like Beverly into Rush Hour. That's perfect, dude.
That's perfect.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Once again, Trill, I'm no punk ass bitch. Trill,
what?
I'm no punk ass bitch.
Why you gotta be a punk ass bitch? You a punk ass
I'm a
bitch.
punk ass
Don't call me no
bitch.
punk ass bitch. You a punk ass bitch. I just said I don't want no greasy shit. How you gonna feed
For
me
those
a
of you
big
who do
bowl
not
of
know what
greasy
they're
shit?
doing, they are doing a line from the first Rush Hour.
See,
I
it's a
have
deep-
seen
it's a
I've
deep
seen
know
Rush
what
Hour
they did.
so many times.
You need him.
Chris
Yeah,
Tucker,
no.
if you're not doing anything, which most likely you're not, come to our show.
Look, Chris Tucker.
I
We
don't
would
know,
love to
disrespect
have
Chris Tucker
you,
like that.
me, him on here.
No, I love Chris Tucker.
I love Chris Tucker too.
Plus, I'm saying it more so in the sense that he tends to pick and choose his projects very carefully.
He's top 5 because of that.
I
And
believe-
Bruce-
I-
like
I-
for real though.
I believe
Like
that
for
we
real.
work
Like do you
hard
think
enough.
about comedians who's made more than 2 movies? Like he's top 5 in the culture because of that.
Right.
Because
Right.
Yes.
he doesn't miss. Like you can be Kevin Hart and do 20 movies and 4 of them be great, or you can be him and do 6 movies and every one be a classic. You
Or
gotta
at
pick
least
one.
he be the highlight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Realistically, we could get Chris Tucker on here.
Because once he was a star, he didn't do no lesser role. Like that's different for when you was in Hollywood in that
And
time.
actually, he
Like-
has stated that's why he chooses this stuff very carefully because he doesn't want to go backwards.
Boy Cole, top 5.
Also,
So that's going to be the opening for our next season is the Rush Hour trilogy.
Let's go.
You gotta be a triple threat to be number 1 though. You gotta be average of triple double. You know how people do it. You gotta do it better than the best has ever done it. And there's only one band that's ever done it.
So nobody understands the words that are coming at you now.
The real ones do. They know what I'm talking about. A triple threat. You got to be able to sing. You got to do music. You got to do comedy. You got to be able to do drama. Triple threat.
Get out
That's
of
what
the
they call it in
intro.
the industry, right? So the
I
only
didn't see
triple
that.
threat in the industry is Hugh. Who? Who is the triple threat?
Bro,
Who
I
does all
didn't see
three?
that. Show it again.
What?
I didn't see that. Trill. Show it again.
I can't. I'm not. My camera's not. Oh, you got me.
For those of you who didn't get that reference, that is also from Rush Hour 2.
Yes, it is. Oh, well, I'm showing it today. Was it? I just did three lines from all 3 films. Me, you, him.
Yeah, you got me with the last one, guy. I didn't get that one. You got me with the last one. I was like, oh, that's what I said. Oh, you got me.
It's like, you know what? You got, yeah, that's fine. This is
Yeah, she
I'm gonna
showed
teach
her
your goofy
bra.
ass how to do this.
Yeah,
Come
she's
on.
like, what she say? I'm DEA or something. You just flash her bra. She's like, let me see your badge.
Mhm.
Say it again.
I didn't see it real quick. Let me see it again. I like Snoopy.
Slow down, baby. Slow down.
Slow down, baby. Slow down. What?
Well,
That's
okay,
classic right there.
we're giving too much away for our next season.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
we can't give
there's
away the
3
sauce. We
episodes.
can't
We
give away
got
the
so
sauce.
much.
Yes. Oh shit.
But you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
We only want to give them the juice, not the sauce. We only give them the juice,
yeah.
not the sauce.
Yeah.
For those that don't understand, for those that clicked on the video that wanted to learn more about the culture, the difference between the juice and the sauce is the juice is gone within the first 48.
Juice
The
went to
sauce
jail.
stays 48 days. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We
The
long
juice
lasting. What
also
we're gonna
went to
give you
jail.
gonna stick on your bones.
Yeah,
You
the
dig?
juice
There you
also went
go.
to jail too.
What?
Yeah,
What?
the juice also went to jail.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right. But the sauce never did. You sure right.
Dover don't know. The juice of OJ Simpson, he went to jail.
He went to
And
jail.
he was not in Rush Hour.
No, he wasn't.
He was in
But
Naked
the
Gun.
Yes.
you know what's funny about the thing with OJ?
what? That he's in heaven now?
No.
You know what I was
No,
thinking to
no,
myself? I was like, I was like, you ever like know that one coworker and like they get in trouble for some shit and like if they did it, do you really care? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just-
You
No,
sure
Jay, you really blame him?
There's a lot of people hoping that he's in the other place.
I was like,
Okay, I'm gonna let you know. You married to somebody, and you come home and you see the pool boy 3 inches deep into your wife. Are you going to have a regular reaction, knowing now that there's something called CTE, and you've been banged in your head for 1,000 rushing yards every season for the last 10 years? Let's be fair to OJ.
yeah,
This is true.
Have you ever seen an interview with him? Does he appear
That's-
like he's all there?
This
Does
is
he
true.
appear as
But there are
articulated
other
as
ways
me?
to do it. You can just
Yeah, that's-
legit just pop him in the head. You can literally fight him in the middle of the yard and beat his ass up. And
You
won't
did
have to
fight
pay
him.
for that
You
shit.
OJ, and he's built like me, long stroking your wife. Okay? There ain't no fight with that. They got weight classes for Matt. If me and you fought, you would dominate me, and I'm a 3rd-degree black belt in Taekwondo. There's just some shit you just can't do.
Trill, I just want to let you know. I also am a green belt in Taekwondo, so
Oh my God, Mac, I hate you.
Oh, okay.
I
Can
am
we
like kicking
stop
the
with
fuck
the
out of
big
you when I see
Willie
you
and
next.
twin swinging here?
I was like, because technically I'm a level 5 monk in Baldur's Gate, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
What the going on right now?
The reason why I quit was because we couldn't afford it, nor but I was a green belt. I would do some stuff. Yeah, I could do roundhouse kicks just like I was doing roundhouse kicks, just like
Okay, Karate Kid.
I'll give you
Griffin?
$50. You can kick an apple off my head when I see you.
I could.
$50.
You remember
Mr.
those?
Testify.
Remember those Chuck Norris slow motion kicks? I could do that shit.
No. We're taking 2 shots apiece. First one to kick an apple off each other's head wins.
You do not.
What, miss? Will you use apple vodka? What do you want? Like,
No, I
make
can't
it, like,
drink. I
gluten-free?
I can't drink, bro. You know that, right?
What do you mean you can't? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I can't drink. Well,
I
not
forgot.
now,
My bad,
not-
dude.
No, not now. I can drink probably eventually, but at the time,
Yeah,
being,
I know.
I gotta slow
Yeah,
down
yeah.
on the drinking right now. I gotta get myself.
Um,
Got some good news. I'll talk
You know
about it.
what?
I'll talk, but I got some good news, Trill. I'll talk about it off camera. But yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. All love.
All right. So let's go ahead and
Miss Landing Plane.
land the plane, missed.
we're done for this episode. Bye.
Adios. I guess.
Wait, no, are we? No, seriously, are we still on?
That's not quite the grace we were expecting, but
I would just took it. I would
I really
Like,
thought
you
that was
just
gonna-
tilt that shit to the
I would
ground.
have
Just-
taken it fuck off, but you know that was perfect. You
Anyways.
say fuck off, bye.
So that is our episode on Inside Man, because I was gonna say Rush Hour.
No, we're not playing that fucking phone. Shut up.
It's okay, man. I'm already out the bank. I don't know what you're
Can't
tripping
have some
about.
with a
I
book.
could just listen to Gold Digger. God.
Yeah. Or one of Kanye's great songs, like greatest hits, like The Throne. Or
So, as we said,
Throne.
our next pick will be the Rush Hour trilogy, which will film.
No, wait, the next pick is Loveless's thing, right?
Or, sorry, yeah.
yeah.
To end this season, we are going to be watching. It was a Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah, Fall from Grace.
Fall from Grace.
We're gonna watch Fall from Grace next.
What? Wait. You picked a Tyler Perry movie?
Yes.
What the fuck was I doing this? Did we get veto on this shit? Oh my god. I would literally,
No, you already
literally,
agreed. You
really
already
eat
agreed,
Mac's
dog.
ass and
Too
fucking
late.
watch Tyler Perry movie.
Wait, Miles, no, you're not doing that.
No,
So we
full go,
will
no
be,
harm.
because not everybody was in the class when this was voted for. We will be watching Tyler Perry's A Fall from Grace, aka Your Lawyer Will Probably Go to Jail with You. And then after that, that'll be the end of that season, and we will start our new
is
season with
suffering.
Rush Hour trilogy.
You're not suffering. We're all suffering. This is Loveless' fault. So if you want to go blame Loveless,
I will. I will. Next time you stream, I'm spamming your chat.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
You can
with
find
blame
Loveless
from
at 11112444446 Lane. His house is brown.
Hey, I'm just saying we've been on a good streak recently. I just figured why don't we take a quick detour? You feel me?
If you're
The
gonna
bullshit avenue.
you're gonna have Trill dressed up. You're gonna have Trill dressed up in a Medea outfit with a daggone cross in your front yard.
With a bunny hat on. A bunny helmet, dressed in a Medea dress.
Mac,
Free balling.
do we do
With a
plugs
bra.
and stuff like that for this one?
No. Do we really got anything to plug?
I'm coming up with a new line of plugs later on, but we'll talk about that off.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the GF1 butt plugs.
Exactly.
They're called the XOs. Oof.
Oh.
Oh, hey, yo, that's
also
good.
the Mac rearing is going.
You need one? I thought you had Loveless. Don't worry.
The Mac rearing is going to be one of the best ones. Yeah.
Wait.
The Mac rearing.
That's great because I need to practice though.
Oh my gosh, we are ending this now.
So many times you guys should have paused.
I ain't pausing shit. Press play.
It is what it is.
I don't like this time, guys.
So we will see you guys next week for apparently more Big Willie twin talk.
See you guys.
Bye, y'all.